Hi, here I am at the Asia Society Museum in New York. I'm on the board of the Japanese Art Society of America, and we, for our 50th anniversary, organized this show on the Meiji period, Meiji Modern 50 Years of New Japan. This has nothing to do with contemporary Japanese prints, but in a way it will show you where the prints came from. The Meiji period, 1868 to 1912, is interesting because it's when Japan opens to the world and wants to become an important presence. I'm standing in front of a pair of screens by Kishi Chikudo, and actually, as part of the exhibition committee, these were the first screens to be unpacked from their crate, and they presided over the whole installation process. Here I am in front of a very unusual painting. First of all, oil painting only started in Japan in the Meiji period. And this painting is a self-portrait by Onchi Koshiro, who was one of the Sosaku Hanga, and in fact, even before Sosaku Hanga, an important artist, printmaker, champion of other artists as well. This painting is unusual because it's double-sided. This side was painted in 1911, 5 years after the other side that we just looked at. Very unusual to see a double-sided painting anyway, but especially to see a painting by Onchi Koshiro, who is so famous for his woodblocks. I'm standing beside one of the largest vases I've ever seen. I was really excited when we borrowed this piece from the Yale University Art Gallery, my alma mater. The workmanship is incredible, and when you come and take a look at the cloisonné work, I think you'll all be very impressed. I'm standing in front of a scroll by Kaishu Kimura in the Tusha Bunton collection. This has a lot of interesting imagery in it. Japan, the beautiful kimono-clad woman, is blindfolded, and an evil foreigner is beckoning her to step off the precipice, whereas the goddess is flying in overhead and beckoning her to turn back east. We're here in front of one of my favorite pieces in the whole show, an embroidered screen by Hashiro Kiyoshi, housed in the Allentown Museum. It is said that 7 people spent 2 years stitching this scene, and I'd only ever seen this in books before, and I thought it was a black and white photograph. It's amazing. As you walk back and forth, the threads catch your eye, and it looks like the waves are moving. Here we are in front of the screens, painted when Kokunimasa was only 26 years old. It's a depiction of the hill courtesan, but this time she's a skeleton herself. Look, there's just a garland of flowers. Her attendants have a tattered lantern. Her umbrella is also tattered. You just see the ribs of the umbrella. Some of her attendants, skeletons themselves, are playing a board game. Here's Ikkyu himself, the monk Ikkyu, who had brought her salvation with his towel and fly whisk. In the final panel, somebody's getting a tattoo. The show itself in New York runs until January 7th, and I hope that you will come and see it.